We're traveling far. Ah, na, na, na. I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back. Well, what's with a girl named Danielle who had no internet for fucking ever? Anyway, hello. Happy Thursday. I know. Sorry. I'm late this morning. My Zoomies kept me talking. And then I was like, holy crap, it's 9. And then I had to call the vet because we were literally offline until 5 a.m. this morning. Literally had no internet. No internet. We were gone all day. So from the moment that I was taken off, we just got it restored at some point. I know, you guys kept me talking. Anyway, yesterday was a gruesome day. You know what I mean? I know, we couldn't go live. We had no internet. None. Our internet, over 2,000 people were affected by no internet. So it was a shitty day. So just so you know, we couldn't go live. I didn't even finish my live. So it's insane. So yes, it's crazy. No, you kept talking to me. Don't even start with me. Anyway, so yesterday was a crazy day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Elsa's just early. Yeah, day's tragic events. No, that's not why. That's not why. I didn't even know about yesterday's tragic event until Andrew said something. Yay, Sherry. If you're moisture, I know. So we were talking about the octopussy yesterday. You can't even repeat that shit because I don't even know how that came up. Since when do you have more to say? Oh my God, Rita, mine too. Until early this morning. So we couldn't even do. What is that I sniff on? Xfinity. I know, Diana. Xfinity. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm crazy. With the shot of, here's the thing. I don't care what your political preferences are and what you've said about gun control. It gives anybody no right to just kill somebody, right? Anyway, that was a crazy situation. Anyway, hi. I lose everything. Me too. Sarah, we couldn't watch TV. We had to break out the DVDs. Yeah. I know. I didn't even know we got that far about my moisture being sunscreen. God. It was crazy. No matter what news you have, nobody should know. And his child was there. His daughter. I mean, what in the world? You know what I mean? I don't care. And he said something, Charlie, yeah. He said something about, gun control. We need guns, I mean, he said something very egregious about, and then, he got killed. I mean, so anyway, it's sad, right? It's sad. Nobody deserves to die. As staunch as they are or not, or whatever, just because they believe differently. And they say things that not everybody agree with. Hi, Nikki. Oh, 9/11 also, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe how many years it's been since 9/11. I mean, 24, they said? What? That means Jennifer was 2, and I was pregnant with Hannah. It is a minion. I have minions watching me. So anyway, it's crazy. 9/11, many of us lost people during that time. I didn't. But this world is going to hell in a handbasket. I mean, I kept saying how bad it's happening, and it's happening. I mean, we just kill people, and we don't even have the shooter yet. I'm crazy. Anyway, oh yay, Joanne. Anyway, my internet with 2,000 customers were out, so we had no internet all day. Got it back early this morning. Interviewing him. Crazy week. Yes, it's a crazy week. So anyway, good morning. Very somber day for many people in remembrance of 9/11 and then the tragic event that happened yesterday. So anyway, for those affected, I'm sorry, and hopefully we can get some laughter in this room and forget about it for a minute, right? Oh, you got rid of him. Dee's been here for a while. Oh, they did? Just a possible suspect? Okay. I didn't know that. You have a Starlink? Yeah, I've heard about those. I don't know. There's a school shooting too. Yeah. I was laughing because I'm surprised nobody's gotten him. And it's a he, I guess. So, I don't know. You guys, I was on a roll yesterday. Your dad fell again? Oh no. His nose? Shit. Morning, Pat. You know, respect has gone out the window, Catherine. We see that every day. Nobody respects people. Very few people respect. A younger man was giving a speech at the university. Yes. Oh yeah, Jaren didn't know that. Yeah. Jaren, we live in a crazy world. That's for sure. Morning, Eric. I appreciate it. So today's a day, right? I mean, do people feel the doom and gloom? How do you remember Higwalks? How do you remember? How do you go on? You know, I don't know. I know I had internet issues all day. So, hi Fran, how are you? So I'm just here, nothing's going on. I want to mow my pasture today. I have nothing exciting. I'm laying on a rooftop before. Oh really, Sarah? Yeah, I don't know. Some people are celebrating the... Lindsay, I'm going to tell you something. Again, life, yeah, it's so difficult because people are celebrating it because of his views on gun control. And it's like, well, you said it, you know, and here you are again. It's sick, but this is the world we live in today. I mean, people act surprised. You know, heavy, exactly. People act surprised that this is the recourse. Nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me. It doesn't surprise me. This is life. This is the hell we live in right now. And now you have to watch what you say. Or else you might get shot dead. So for me, it's not surprising. It's actually like, well, you know, there you have it. There you have it. There can never be another Martin Luther King, let me tell you that. Hi, Heather, how you feeling? It is sad. Hi, Sarah, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. It's sad, period. But, you know, I know he has said some really weird things, and people are saying, well, you get what you say. No, we don't do that. We're not that country, but we are. All over the place. Time for morning meds. I took mine. I know, Judy. And, you know, our time's coming, right? All of us older people. But it's scary for what? My nieces, my nephews, my future children. I'm worried. I got an itch. Hold on. God damn. Excuse me. How to itch it. Anyway. Yeah, we can't. We have to have a CCW. So, sorry. Anybody itch their throat like that? I mean, if you got an itch, how do you itch it if you don't? Anyway. You know, Kathy, I don't want to get into he was a Martin Luther King. Come on. Kathy, you can't be real on that one. Nobody can relate to Martin Luther King. I would never. There's nobody. The only other close second I could get is Obama. But we're not gonna go. This isn't supposed to be a political debate. It's not. We're not doing that. We're not gonna attack other people for saying their views and feeling he maybe have I mean, if he was the next Martin Luther King to you, girl, really? I mean, what? Come on. That's extreme. I don't, what, how, what? I need to take a moment of silence and try to get my well, woo! Happy Thursday. I see where we're going today. Today's gonna be one of those days. No, we're not doing it. Anyway, gives me a headache. Okay, Jenny, I mean, people want to bitch at me for everything. Okay, sorry you can't watch me bounce around and hear my treadmill. Girl, you don't have to announce it. Just say hey and leave. I'm not in no mood for that shit. You know what I mean? Let's figure out what else I need to change. Sorry, I don't want to watch you. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. Then don't, but you don't need to say it. Just say hey and leave. Shit. Hi, Chatty. How are you, girl? I feel bad for his kids. Absolutely. I feel bad for his kids. Anyway, let's get off of him because I can see where this is going and I don't want to talk politics. And everybody wants to make it about politics. But I can tell you something. If you're comparing anybody to Martin Luther King, you need to have your head examined. I mean, that was one icon that there has never been anybody as close. Like I said, in my opinion, Obama. But that's it. I would never compare anybody to Martin. End of story. I got in, showered. Yep. Anyway. That's the society we're in. And unfortunately, society, can it get any worse? Every fucking day. Every fucking day. Oh, you're deleting my channel? Ooh! Ask me how many fucks I give. 0. He got it. Game over. Yep. And Guax, yeah. It's not Friday yet, Beth. I just can't. I'm befuddled. I'm befuddled is what I know. Yeah, like, here's the thing. Marty, I need to get back on track. Hi, Nate. We need help. Oh, shit. Obama, the epitome of evil. Yeah, I don't think so. He is not the epitome of evil. And for you to say that, cuckoo. Adios. How can anybody say that? Like, how can anybody say Obama was evil? Yorks. Lorty. It's hot. We're muggy. There's no mod. Oh, Candace. Poor Candace. She's gonna have her fingers full today. Anyway, I can't. Like, I just can't with stupidity. And to me, when you're plain stupid, you're getting blocked. And that was a blockable thing. Hello, Amy. What's going on? 5-week stretch. Let's do it. Anyway, hello. Welcome to my live. We talk about beauty, demureness, mindfulness, and respect, and love. And if you don't have any of those things, get the fuck out of my page. California has corrupted my mind. Yes, California has done it. By the way, aqua, blue pools. You should do some research on blue versus red in California these days. And go from there. Less blue than it was this last election, but I know what you're doing. You're being passive aggressive in your comment. Smart one you are. Bye-bye. Yeah. Who peed in people's cereals? I know. Well, you know, most people understand Cocoa Turtle that in today's world, this is not how we handle, this is not how we handle life. We don't just go around killing people because we have different views. But apparently that's the life we live in. Not a surprise to me. Not a surprise. Ben, I'm tired of you. Bye. I had to get rid of Ben. He keeps typing, bro, how's it hanging? That was like the 5th time. Again, grow up. He went a victim of his advocacy. I don't know what that means. Oh shit, Billy. Anyway, shit. It's hard to, Karen. I mean, when you got comments coming through, Karen, it's not as easy as you think it is being up here watching comments fly by and the idiocies of the world. If it bothers you, right, maybe this isn't the place for you today. But, our world is heavy today. Not only do we have 9/11, we have a death, a suicide, not a suicide, but a homicide, period. A lot of people are feeling all sorts of ways. And everybody wants to make everything political, right? Because that's the world we live in today. And it's hard. It's hard to go. It's a very somber day. It's hard to go past these things. People are hurting. People are struggling. People are remembering. People are mourning. People are sad, right? This is our world. 24 years ago today, we had one of the most horrific terrorist attacks. 24 years? Did I get that right? Preceding all the other bullshit along the way. Wars, suicides, homicides, radical behavior, presidencies, elections, radical behavior, more radical behavior, left versus right, right versus left. The last 24 years have been a fucked up place to be here in the United States of America. Not just California, not just Washington, not just anywhere. The good old United States of America. Be fucking human. Humans who have empathy and love in their hearts don't go around creating havoc, right? We know this, but it happens. Today's a somber day for many people. And it's hard to move past those things because I see pain from many people. I see struggling that, hey, what the fuck? This is the world we live in, right? I mean, really? How many of you are surprised? How many of you are surprised? We lose fucking kids every day from bullying, from abuse, from mass shootings. This isn't a surprise to me. This is sadness. This is a wake-up call. This is, you guys, pay attention to what is happening. Do something about it. This is when we need change, right? This is sad for so many reasons. Did I agree with him? No. Did he say some things about gun control, lack of gun control, we need it? He said those words, I can't make that shit up. And then he was killed. Now, do I agree we just go around killing people? No. Did I agree with everything he said? No. It's a life. We don't do that. We can agree to disagree and move the fuck on. What you should be worried about is yourself. How you can help change the path that our world is going into. All you trolls out there, you're no different. You're no different than these people creating havoc, proving a point, right versus wrong. It's not about that. You're the people who go and murder people because you're not happy with the things they say or the change they haven't made. That's the problem with America. Be better, people. Act better. Act responsible. Learn to have empathy, because this world isn't changing with people like that. We're just getting worse and worse and worse. Who celebrates January 6th? I mean, here's the problem. I mean, again, everybody wants us to choose a side. Everybody wants to choose a side. Extreme, right or left. That's where we're left with. And that's where the problems arise. People who are extremists fight. Period. And that's what is happening. Extremists celebrate death. Extremists celebrate January 6th. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Oh, it's sad. And, you know, whatever happened to, you know, moderate society, whatever happened to, you know, I can go either way, right? And sometimes the candidate was the reflection on what way we chose. What's wrong with being in the middle? I was talking about that. Today is I think Janice, I agree. Today is a reflection day. Extremists. That's what I say. Extremists is what celebrates. Again, you don't have to like somebody. My never thought is to, I don't agree with them, you know, but hey, there are maddening people out there. I was a cop in NYC, sad day, yes. Let's just try to be respectful of each other today. Let's just try to have some normalcy. Leave the hate behind. Let's just remember the lives lost. Terrorists, unstable people, hate. Hate drives loss. Terrorists hate, right? It's the same thing that propels everybody else to murder, right? Homicide, hate, right and wrong. Let's try to think about the ways you can change yourself and hopefully change your family footprints. And maybe, hopefully one day, we can get back to the way it was when we had more moderate people in this world and not extremists. It's either right or left. There's no in between. And it's ridiculous. That's not what our country is founded on. Our country is founded on freedom, liberty, respect, a true American. To be a true American means you don't have hate. You don't create ruckus all over the world and or kill. It's not what our country was founded on. For fuck's sake, people wake the fuck up. Killing people doesn't prove any point. It just proves how much hate, too much violence, gun control. Come on, people, wake up. Smell the coffee. Anyway. Hello, Laura. How are you? What happened to freedom of speech? Well, here's the difference. Freedom of speech is no longer freedom of speech. It's freedom to hate. Big A. I've never heard anybody say anything that was anything empathetic towards freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is ugly today. That's what these people say, right? Well, I have the right to speak my mind. No, why would you speak it if you're just full of hate? What's the point of that? There's no freedom of speech if you're meant to hurt other people. People want to rationalize every fucking thing, you know? It doesn't make it acceptable to fucking hate. Evaluate yourself. There's so much hate speech around here. Well, it's my choice, it's my right, it's my opinion. No, it's your fucking disgusting hate towards people, towards your government, towards yourself, and towards everybody else. Period. Good luck, Pat. Yeah. Veterans didn't die for us so we could use our freedom of speech to be hurtful to others. No. They defended their country because they believed in our country, to protect our country. They're not protecting it, they're protecting it from hate, from other people fighting us and wanting to intrude on our soil. Our veterans would be so disappointed in the world. Every veteran who has died fighting for the country today would be flipping fucking over in their grave thinking, where the fuck have we gone? What has happened? They died for peace. They died because they believed in our country and they believed in the right for our freedoms. Amelia, come on. Obviously, it goes for the veterans that are still alive as well. Do you really have to be passive aggressive on that when I'm talking about things like that? No shit, there's veterans still alive and still embarrassed with the world today. But the ones that have been years past, that would be 105, I hate that shit. Amelia, how old are you? Come on. Anyway. They died yesterday for our tomorrow, 100%. Just Beachy, I'm with you. Dara, I can understand how you feel that way, okay? I can understand both sides of that coin because of what he said about guns. I can understand that, but I don't have that much hate in my heart to see him or want him dead. You know? Did he get kind of karma from what he has said? Yes, but does that make it okay? No. It never makes it okay. Anyway, Sheila, I've been running for years. So, well, our veterans, you're right, Dee. Today, our veterans are treated horribly. It's horrible. Hate is evil. And hate gets people killed. Again, what he said about guns, did I kind of think, well, I mean, you reap what you sow. But in the other end, the other Danielle says, yeah, but that's no right to kill somebody. It doesn't mean you take away a life because of your lack of wanting gun control, you know? It doesn't, I have two sides to me. Well, and the other side is no, it's still not okay. That's honesty. Hi, Icy. Hi, Philly, how are you? Hanging in there. We're talking about the grief of the world. You know what I mean? 1 out of 20 homeless people are veterans, 100%. He said a few have to die every year. Yes. A few have to die every year. I can see how that could piss somebody off, right? I mean, come on. I can see how that could piss somebody off. But to go as far as lose a life, come on, people, I gotta pee. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay that that's how we do things in our world today. It makes it very somber on a day like today, on 9/11. Ugh. Hi. We're in hell. We're in hell. People are so discussing these days, yes. The marginalized people he affected with his rhetoric. I mean, we could get really political with this shit, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be respectful of both sides, right? Because we need to be that way. You know, stop making it a right or a left thing, people. This is humanity. This is common human decency. And, you know, he said some fucking weird ass shit. But again, human life, people. Human life. Human life. It's not hate. It is hate. It's summer. Get over yourself. Open your eyes. It's called hate. This is hate. Somebody disliked what he said about guns and wanted to prove a lesson, prove his point. Well, you said a couple people have to fucking die. You don't want to have gun control? Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Come on. Stop ignoring what it really is. Gina, whoa, what are you coming in for? Nobody said he deserved it, but the people who are celebrating it. I said there's two sides to it. He did say some horrible things, right? But if you listen closely, I said nobody deserves to lose a life over it. A life. So get over yourself and simmer down. Again, we live in a world of hate, Gina. Welcome to it. People don't like what people say. You don't want gun control? Well, people are going to lose their lives for what they say and what they do. You don't like it? Go to a different country. Because this is what you voted for. I'm sorry. Gina. Yes, everybody, the haters are creating, just like January 6th, you guys, stop making it one fucking sided. Happy you thought, oh, the rush on January 6th was perfect, it was needed, it was, you know, but yet you don't want to admit that it's still hate. Whether it was a public assassination or whatever, this is what our country has come to. People want to keep their fucking heads buried in the sand, don't want to look at the truth behind it all. People are extremists in this world today. Things like this are going to continue to happen without the right order, control, laws. We're in for it. It's going to keep happening. Wake the fuck up. My TikTok God, I could give two fucks. It is guns. It's not the guns, right? It's the people. Exactly. That's why you need to have control over the people who shouldn't have the guns. Right? We need to have better gun control. Kids are dying daily from active shooters. You want to blame the people? Fine. But how are they getting the guns? Gun control. Right? Right. I hate that people say it's the bullet, it's the gun. It's not the gun. Yeah. It's not the gun. It is the gun. And it's the person who was able to get it. Gun control. Gun control. You don't want to continue to see deaths like this and of the people you like and the people you look up to. Gun control. It's not mental health control, it's gun control. Dumb ass. Without the gun, it wouldn't have happened. Come on, wake up. Y'all want to blame everything but the thing that causes the death. I mean, I can't. I don't understand. You got your new treadmill? You haven't put Anyway, it's not about right or wrong, right? It's about what we see before us. There is a right and wrong. And most people just don't want to look at it that way. They want to blame everybody else, everything else, because that's what you were taught, and that's what we have been taught the last 10 years. Stop blaming the gun. Okay, I'm gonna stop blaming the gun. No, I will never not stop blaming the gun. We need better laws. Period. Period. Yeah, that's crazy, Leslie, because of 9/11 too. So we have to worry about the risk of more deaths today because of the sicko people who were allowed to get the guns. Oh, Tina. I'm getting attacked now. Now, they always want to resort to something other than the fact, right? So now what they're saying is, no, you wanna start banning knives too for the woman who got killed in the knife? You guys stop deflecting from the issues. Every true deflector does that. They don't want to look at the issue at hand. They always want to deflect onto something else and throw it in your face to prove you're wrong. Sandra, I have been playing with that gift all morning. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. I cannot. I opened it up and we're playing with it. Hi, Angelina. Sandy Hook should have been a wake-up call. So should a lot more others. Look, I'm not against guns, people. I mean, I'm not against guns. Y'all are jumping all over the place thinking I'm supporting, yes, what I'm supporting is better laws for people who get their hands on them. Can it happen? Yes. Criminals get guns. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm not stupid. But stop using that as your reason to defend yourself. That's a stupid defense. Stupid defense. I believe in more control. Psychological evaluations before you are allowed to get any gun. Yeah, I believe in that. I also believe the police force should go through psychological evaluations before hiring. Do they? I think they do. Or they used to. So, since it will never happen, guess what? We're going to continue to live in this world, so get used to it. We do need better mental health screening, 100%. And I agree with that. Anyway, again, I'm on both sides of the spectrum, but I do believe we have to do a bit more to protect innocent people, innocent children, Charlie Kirk was innocent. He was innocent. He just was a Republican who had his own views. Again, do I think he should get shot because his views don't align with mine? No. Stricter gun control. Period. Oh my God. And here you go with the passive aggressive bullshit. Oh, get out of here. If it's the gun killing people, why doesn't mental health matter? Really? Get the fuck out of here. Don't be an idiot. That's just the stupidest comeback. You guys want to argue facts, not goobly-gop. And stop being stupid when it comes to your defenses. Speak in normal English, not passive-aggressive attacking me because you're pissed off at me. High fire. Anyway. people just get so irate, you know? Well, I thought you said it was the gun. Now you're saying it's mental illness? Get over yourselves. I'm not arguing with idiots. Gina, no shit, they don't follow the laws. But at least if we had stricter, why do people want to argue about every fucking little A, B, C, and D? Stricter laws. Gina, open up your ears. Will it still happen? Yes. But I bet it will cut down a majority of the bullshit we see today. Mental health screening, hello. Psych evals, hello. Being insured, hello. You make it more difficult, it's gonna create a lot harder time for people to get their fucking hands on it. Wake up, people. Wake up. Bye, Jaron, love you. This is not a political chat. This is about life and death. This is about what's right and wrong. This is about the laws and trying to keep our country safe, and you guys are arguing semantics. You have grandchildren, you have kids, and you want to just pull fucking random shit out of your ass thinking that it makes you smarter and wiser in an argument? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Try pulling your head out of your ass, right? Try pulling your head out of your ass and looking at the truth. Looking at reality of the world we live in. You want to make it more unsafe? Keep keeping your head under your ass, because that's going to continue to happen. America should be freaking you out. We didn't have these issues with mental health when mental health services were more available. Everything's been cut, you know? Let's cut on the important things in our society and make our society even weaker mentally, physically. Our veterans are struggling, they're homeless, right? Oh yay, great. We have just such a great country. Gun laws, woo. Anybody can get their hands on a gun. It's not the gun. I hate that stupid argument. Bye, Janice. I know I shouldn't. It's because of a lot of things. Hi, D. Willis. Hi, Dan. I just hate I hate the people who come in with just gobbledygook. It's like, what's the argument? You guys are just deflecting from the truth, the right or wrong. There's a right and there's a wrong. And you want to keep kids, I can tell you, you know, I want these kids to stop dying. I want these kids to start being able to have a life and not be inflicted with gunshot wounds and trauma because criminals or whatever got a hold of a gun. So it goes for every culture, it goes for every religion, it goes for every person. This is not a one-sided argument. I'm moving to France. Oui. Most mass shootings were done using guns bought legally. Yeah. Thank you for the additional information. That's the problem. Well, the criminals are going to get them. Yeah, most of them have bought them by themselves. And we're checked out 10 days. We have a 10-day wait period. Does everybody have that? America is the issue. Thank you. I agree. America is the issue. And everybody wants to say, you know, they're going to get them anyway. Yes, they're still going to get the drugs that are illegal as well. But it will limit the amount of people legally who contract guns and buy guns over the counter from using it because they have a mental illness. You guys, stop. Stop kidding yourselves. Most of the people who do mass shootings have bought these guns legally. And you just want to focus on the criminals, the few that are criminals.
I have to take my mom to get a prescription at some point. Is there anything we need?
Dan, we have a caregiver today. I need gas. Yeah, I'm not saying to ban guns, people. I'm not saying that. Buy some guns same day. Yeah, that's scary, Huey. I don't know why they can't get that. You know why? Because, Zelda, they're people who just don't want to see the truth, or they can't because of their own, it's all politics. It all stems down to politics, not human nature, empathy, kindness. It all stems down to politics. Come on. That's why they can't get it. Because they're one-sided. Period. I mean, how could I be against guns if I've got them in my house? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against the guns. I think they serve a purpose. I'm against better laws to support that, and more things to get. So we have to go through, instead of a 10-day waiting period just to check a criminal record, check the fucking do psychological tests. If you have mental illness, if you have certain prescriptions you're on for your mental illness, you should not have a gun. Period. This is real life issues. We can't escape this.
Are you guys talking about Charlie Kirk?
Yeah. Yeah. Guns are for self-defense and hunting. Anyway, I can't continue to argue the same position that I've been in from the beginning. I'm not saying we should ban guns. I think there's good reasons to have them. What I'm saying is we need stricter laws and better enforcement of who's getting their hands on them. Period. Period. I don't know why people want to argue that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's a pretty, fair solution to these mass murders. No, you never forget that day. And that's why it's so gloomy, Tamara, is because we just had a homicide in front of, a huge audience. And then we have to remember 9/11. It's a sad fucking world. It's a sad fucking day. Too many ignorant people, yeah. No, nobody should have semi-automatics. We don't need semi-automatics. Why are we even able to buy that shit? It's crazy. Did I say Charlie's killing was karma? I said that a lot of people believe that it's karma. And there may have been a split second that I thought, well, and then the other side of me, and that's the truth. You want to hurt me on my truth? But then I said, what have I been fighting for? Nobody deserves to lose their life over something they agree needed to happen, right? I can see both sides of it. That's what I said. Don't twist my fucking shit. That's my honest truth. I thought, well, funny that he should have said those things. And then boom. But do I agree with that's the answer? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Thank you. Why are you thanking me, Tammy? Why are you thanking me? It's like you're thanking you for recording something and posting it on Reddit about what I said. So anyway, there was also a school shooting in Colorado yesterday. It's god awful. Must be the gun. Must be the person. Must be the gun. It's the gun and the person. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I did mention that. And that is basically saying my truth. Sorry if you don't like it. I can see both sides of the spectrum, right? But I know what's right and I know what's wrong. That's what I said. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sarah. I can see both. Sorry. I'm human. Chemo 4 in the books. Good. You said it, and it was hard for me to believe. Yeah, I said what I said. I said I can see both sides of the spectrum. Would I celebrate? Absolutely not. The guy did not deserve to lose his life, period. I don't care how far from reality he was or I thought he was. His daughter was there, people. Come on. His daughter was there. I'm not that evil. What do you, you're making me nervous.
Because you're on it's a very, very sensitive subject. And it is it's not black and white, it's gray. It's a balancing act. You've got to balance the Second Amendment versus public safety, and that's a difficult thing to do. And the pendulum swings at different times. It's just the way it is. That's the way everything's done in our country. It doesn't mean one side is clearly right or one side is clearly wrong.
I've already said all that. Oh. They do a psych test for the post office. It's funny to me. How we fucking pick and choose what we're going to psych test when we really need to pay more attention to psych test a lot more other people. Round table pizza for lunch. Ugh, I hate round table pizza. I think it is. I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted from the hate, honestly. That's what I'm exhausted
That's the problem,
from.
it's the hate. That's the problem, not the guns. The guns are a tool.
I've already talked about that.
That hate people use.
I've
The
already
hate
talked
is
about
the
that.
fucking problem.
I already talked about that.
Yeah, we shouldn't spread hate. Love and peace. All you need
I'm
is
exhausted
love.
by the hate.
Bum, 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 bum. All you need is
Going
love.
postal was a real thing at one time, exactly. Anyway, back to Octopussy.
Imagine there's
Okay, no. Read the fucking room.
I can't read the room.
Right.
I'm uploading a video.
Go back inside and upload it in peace and quiet and stop giving me irritation. I'm already irritated.
No shit, you're irritated.
I hate round table pizza. Ugh.
Round Table Pizza is the best pizza, and
Back
you
to-
made us suffer through Mountain Mike's like $300 worth of Mountain Mike's.
A fucking okay. Get
I couldn't
the
even-
again. I don't give $2, $3 or $4. Get out of here. I'm already irritated, and all you're doing is pissing me off even more. You're the cherry on the fucking cake.
I'm the cherry on the cake.
Yeah.
Please go on Sunday.
Sports and Dan are too much. My blood pressure is fine. Dan is the only person who raises it. And ignorance. And ignorant. I cannot stand ignorant people. I can't stand people who can't look at two sides of the coin and only just want to focus on one side because that's what they believe in and that's what they were taught.
That's called closed-mindedness, not ignorant.
I know! Can you just go the fuck away?
I'm having a good time.
Oh my god, what the fuck? So I'll go to the casino.
All you need is love.
I can't. What's Betty saying? After today, I'll never watch you and your husband. You are fanatical libs. That's funny. Oh, Betty. Oh, sorry about that. We're fanatical libs.
Right.
Do you listen to anything I just said? Betty, pull your head out of your bum. Can you not hear anything that I have said? And from what I've said, you've called me a fanatical lib. Oh, Lord, have mercy. And now we resort to name calling.
That's the problem with the country, right there. That's the fucking problem.
That is the problem.
That is, and they're on both sides.
Her name's Betty.
They're on both sides. There's Betty's on the left and the right. And anybody who disagrees with any issue, oh, they're a fucking
Yeah.
right-wing fanatic
Yeah.
or a loony left liberal.
It's crazy. That's everybody's attack.
That's everybody. Betty is everybody.
It's-
and that's
that's-
the problem with this
That
country.
Betty, that is, you are a problem. That is a problem, and that's what I'm talking about is the fucking hate. And if you don't get your way, and if I don't have your same opinion, then I'm the opposite side of you.
Lady,
Disgusting.
I'll tell you, we're Americans before we're frickin' liberal or conservative or centrist. We're Americans. Get that through your head. Until you do that, we have a divided country that is not going to be able to compete in a world
sir.
environment, Betty. You better, and the people on the other side, same thing. Get with the program, let the hate go. Hate is killing you. It's drowning you. It's suffocating you.
And your own
Yeah.
beliefs are
Lack
suffocating
of
you.
oxygen is turning you into a mean person. That's not good. Not good. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Turn thy other cheek.
That pissed Dan off, Betty.
I-
Goodbye.
That's what's wrong with the country.
That's what I
It's not
said.
the guns. It's not Trump. It's not all those things. It's the hate in this country. All
We've
the other
already
things
talked
are
about
just
that.
leaning onto the hate.
We've already talked about that. We don't have to repeat ourselves, Daniel. We've already talked about that. Hate. Betty is the example of what is wrong with our society. And a lot of other people I saw. Everybody wants to say, you just want to always
People want a
defend.
label. They want to put you in a box. They want if anything outside the box, that's it. You're the enemy. And how does a country survive like that? How does it happen? How do you know? Again, after 9/11, this country was 90% unified. 90%. The president had 90% approval rating. We were ready to go, and it was America first for real. Now it's fucking Republican or Democrat first. Is that right? It's not America first. It's your frickin' ideology first. That's what's wrong with this country.
All you need is love.
Bum, ba, 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 ba.
Yep, then Obama came and divided us. Oh, Jody, again.
It started before Obama.
Started way before Obama, honey. Somebody needs to go back to history school and lessons on presidential order. Hello, Sonia.
I'll tell you when it started.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Okay, it started, and it was not any side that started it. It was a Supreme Court decision called Citizens United that opened the floodgates for unlimited corporate and personal money to go into politics. Now, politics is the purview of billionaires and corporations. They honestly control everything. They buy elections. They divide us by pushing our leadership to the far left and far right. That's what gerrymandering does. It ensures that you're going to have extreme representation on both sides, not what is ideal.
Period!
We need to take the money out of politics and the hate out of this country. What's up, Z? Are you speaking Spanish?
It didn't start with the Democrats. Guess what? It started with both Democrats and Republicans. You guys stop it, pull your heads out of your asses. Stop blaming one side. Again, that is the problem with society. Taking one side and blaming the Democrats or the Republicans, it takes two parties to get to where we are today. Let's not forget that. That's called an open mind.
There's not one person that is responsible. There's a lot of bad actors, a lot of bad things happening on both sides. But the hate and the division and the I'm right and you're wrong, that exists on both sides, and that's the problem. How do you ever come together when I am completely right and you are completely wrong and there's no room for compromise? How do you ever come together as a country? We need to change something. And we can't do it by killing people, shooting them.
People always want to blame something, right? It's not one thing to blame. It's a whole united front in the government.
If you want to blame one thing, you can blame hate. If you want to blame something else, you can blame money. That's it. Hate and money. Money and hate are a dangerous combination. Money and hate.
MAGA Amy says no hate from the right.
There's plenty of hate from the right. There's plenty of hate from the left.
On both fucking sides.
You see it right here. Whenever I do I get attacked from both sides because I'm a centrist, and so I get hit. Everybody hates me.
I mean, that's the thing, is people just don't get it. Stop blaming one particular side. It's not about one side. It's not about Republican versus Democrats. Like he said, it's about money and hate, right? It's hate. It's money. And nobody cares about anything else other than that. And that's what drives politics, and that's what drives what happens in our country today.
On both sides.
On both sides. It's not Democrats. Stop making it a right or left. It's both of you. Both political parties caused this years and years and years ago. It's not one president. Everybody likes to put the blame on somebody. Look at yourself for the blame, because you're
Nobody's
close-minded.
that powerful. It took a lot of people to get where we are. It took a lot of people, and I mean hundreds of major players that either look the other way or put their own interests first, and now here we are in this situation.
Again, we're not blaming one person. It took years to get here. Years.
What's the point of blame? Can someone explain that to me?
Well, somebody said, Donald Trump. Why do we want to? Donald Trump did not create all this stuff. It was already in the works, right?
He's stirring he's using the disruption to further his agenda.
Yeah.
And it's working. He's using the disruption, but that is not. He didn't start that. He's just using it. He's very good at using those kind of tools. He's very good with message. He's very good with advertising. That's what Donald Trump is. He's an advertiser. He owns the message.
He's a businessman.
But it's, again, he's one person. He's the president. There's supposed to be protections in place for somebody to run off the rails. That person can't do it alone. There are a lot of people that are allowing this stuff to happen. And let's not forget what happened with the left, right? They're running somebody who was clearly, and everybody knew it, not competent to run. I mean, on both sides, you have big issues that are not good for the country. People are putting their own issues, their own interests ahead of the country. They're putting they want the power. Why did Biden run for a second term? He didn't make that decision. There were people around him that love the power. They love the power, so let's push it through so we can stay in power. That ain't good. Same thing happens on the right. Looking the other way on the right, same thing.
Both parties do the same thing.
Yesterday was a dark day, Jill, because the answer is not assassination. The answer is not killing people. That's going to take us to a worse place. Anyway.
Everybody was responsible for this horrendous part.
Everybody needs to accept accountability, responsibility, and so I'm going to do my part to take this hate away. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to be nice to my neighbor who votes differently than me. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to bring over some fruit from my tree. We have different politics from our neighbor, and we are the closest of friends. I mean, I eat half my meals come from their garden, and it is delicious. Politics don't come between us and our friends.
It shouldn't, but we make it happen.
Because we don't have hate here. We may have difference of opinion from time to time, but we don't have hate. We have love.
And actually, most of our friends are the furthest from our beliefs.
We don't care. That's not how we judge people.
I don't judge people based on their politics. I judge them based on how they behave and how they act.
How they treat other people.
Can you give me
a
water, please? How's Grandpa? Is he still sleeping?
I'm going to go in and check.
But don't forget my water.
By the way, let me just show these.
Oh.
You're a fan.
Yeah. Where's Penny? Penny sent
Lane, there is
Penny
a
sent
person
Twinkies
and a
to Dan. She's
on a live at one day.
Penny,
Danielle
was
was getting packages, and
look you just dropped one.
Wonderful. And I said, how come I don't get any package? How about maybe someone could send me some Twinkies as
Jessica,
a joke.
no.
So
Penny did that.
I had 2.5 last night. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's Penny. Penny, thank you, Penny. I got Twinkies yesterday. I got a sweatshirt from Canada. Or not me, but me or Grandpa. She said I could wear it. And then Dan got a pocket poussé.
I got Twinkies.
And if we could show it, I would love to show it. It's got a mouth and teeth. It's.
Oh, you can't. Don't even talk about it.
And then on the other side.
Don't talk about it. I mean, it's not. You're just going to get in trouble.
I would love to show it. It's funny as hell. Dan and I laughed. Sandra, because he was in the car and I opened it up, and it was funny.
The look on the face.
The look on the face. It's not even. It's just from the nose down. And it's. And it's got teeths. It's got teeths, and they're kind of a little harder than the outer body. And a tongue. It's the funniest shit ever. I need the ability to, somebody needs to build me a shelf by my bed so I can put up all these things, like just a showcase, penises, pocket poussés, all these things. It's the most, I'm going to use it on them too. Oyster, don't even think. I'm going to use it on them. We're going to have to do it. They only send like a little bottle of, but I mean, how funny is that? Power. Chicken babies. Are you kidding me? No chicken babies. No chicken babies. It's a Violent Femmes shirt. It's a brand. Violent Femmes is a band that I grew up on. And this is because they believe, right? They had a gay pride thing, so they made shirts for, and I also believe and support the gays, the trans, the queers, whatever you define yourself as. Again, no hate, right? No judgment, just love. Lube it first, but it's a little love. It's a little one. I mean, one squirt and it's all going to be gone, right? Anyway, so as a reminder for assassinations and homicides and all these things, let's not forget. Let's not forget. Give me a minute, because we don't know where our world's going. You should buy your copy of Next of Kin. This isn't it. This is just a journal, but you should buy. And I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to have fun, right? I'm trying to lighten up the fucking load. So I know people are going to be like, really? You're making fun of death? No, but I think we should talk about, having a plan, having a purpose. This is only $11.99, people. This is a good, it's not just about planning your economic responsibilities. It's about you. Right? It's about making it you. Keeping your kids reminded of the things you loved, your recipes, your favorite things, okay? So let's not forget, get on Amazon. We have 4 items, okay? There you have it if you haven't. I always have to transition into weird things, so I apologize. So if you haven't read my book, there you have it. We have this, okay? And then with the book goes the heart spills, whatever you want to say. Then we just got a random journal if you need to. And then we got this, which is really a great tool for every family, every mom, every dad, every grandma, every grandpa, every in-laws. This is more personal than just, just fucking economics and the will. This is more than just the will. This is your life written down for your kids so they don't forget. Take it from me. I lost my mom at 53 and I fucking don't remember any of this shit. So please, don't be without this, and don't let yourself die without your kids knowing and remembering your written words. There you have it. We didn't do a card yet. I had to transition into my transition, and guess what? October 1st, Millie Pig book will be out. Millie Pig book is going to be out. Amazon, Letty. Amazon. Just type in, when you go to Amazon, type in Danielle Salinger, and all 4 of these things will pop up. Can you get yes, Amazon is the only place where you can buy these. But please do this. I mean, your kids will thank you. I mean, honestly, I can't express how bad I miss the stories my mom told. The things that I can't remember that she said. The important things she wants to have remembered. This is what this is about, right? Somebody said, say next to kin. It's not next to kin. And I don't know why I'm doing this again. It is just basically something that is going to give our kids everything they need to know when we're gone, okay? And we know the country, the way it's going, we all need one of these stat. Gun control, no gun control. You need better find yourself one of these before it gets you. Anyway, okay. Amazon.com. Amazon.com. Okay. No package deal. It's not a package deal. It's just a one-time deal. You can pick one, you can pick 2, you can pick it all. Millie Pig book is also coming out. They're all by me. It tells a story of your life. She gets so mad at me because she doesn't like the way I say it. It tells the stories of your life and also gives you a place to put your wishes and other important information. So again, Christy just wants you to know that it's not so morbid, but it is. Get your stories down. Get your love down. Get your memories you want your kids to remember written in stone. And if you don't want to buy my fucking book and Christy's book together as a unit, then fucking make your own, okay? Anyway, love you, Janet. Thanks, Coco. Anyway, card. Tomorrow isn't promised. And that's for sure. That's why I transitioned into the book. 9/11, executions, mass shootings. Anyway. All right. Be yourself unapologetically. You do you. Boom. Boom, motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Be yourself unapologetically. You do you. Stop apologizing for your behavior. right? I own what I say. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it eventually. Or if I'm wrong right on the spot, if I realize it, I will admit it. Be yourself on Too many people apologize for their actions and for the way they respond. It's me. I'm me. Like me, love me, or don't. The choice is yours. But you are not going to come on my page and bash the motherfucking shit out of me and think I'm going to let you get away with it, right? That's a boundary of mine. Keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your hate to yourself. This world already has too much. Let's support each other. Okay? Be yourself unapologetically. Be you and be proud of who you are. Too many people aren't. You need to own it. You know, I am going to hurt people's feelings all the time. I'm going to say things or I'm going to go missing and who knows. But you know what? Everybody has expectations and people. We need to stop expecting people to be somebody they can't always live up to. That's what gets us disappointed for the most is the expectations we have in others. And we don't even know what those expectations are, right? Be you. Be you. Sometimes I get lost in my world because my world's just very complicated. And I don't reach out to people. I don't. Or I forget. And then it's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to talk to people. It's me. It's my personality. It's sometimes the minutia in my head. I can't take it all. And I can't be what people want me to be all the time. And that's our fault for expecting people to fit within our molds and expecting them to do things that they don't even know what our expectations are. We get hurt because of our own expectations in others. Plain and simple. We get hurt from our expectations in other people. Waving back from Sacramento, yeah. So this is we've got to be more cognizant of what we expect from others. And the name of the blue book, you guys, it's the only blue book. I promise you, if you put in Danielle Salinger, you'll see all of these. Here, you need this. Here, you need this. Get this. Tomorrow is not promised. Your kids will thank you. Your family will thank you. I promise you, they will thank you. Take it from me. I need to fill it out, because I keep telling my kids all the time, you little bits and pieces, don't forget this, don't forget this. And Hannah's like, Mom, write it down, because I will forget it, and I'm gonna want to know it. Come on, straight from my kid, okay? I don't know, Jojo. People are lacking common sense. I don't even know if you are born with it. I don't know. It took me a long time to learn, but that's the thing is I even have expectations in my husband that he barely fulfills. I think we all have expectations. Most of us do the expectations because we already know what it's expected of us, but others don't know what's expected of us. And it makes me sad because you know what? People's feelings get hurt, right? But it takes two people, right? Two people to reach out. Two people. If one person's not reaching out, you cannot be mad at the other person if you're not reaching out back. Because what if the other person's going through something? We have too many expectations. We've got to learn how to get rid of them. Yes, our private expectations. And here's the thing that I'm going to tell you. My daughter, she had this expectation that her dad, she was a daddy's girl, and she had this expectation of this father, that wasn't Dan. It was never going to be Dan, right? And she's angry at him for not fulfilling her expectations. People, same thing from you. The people whose kids aren't talking to you because you failed their expectations. And most of us don't even know what those are because it's their expectations that they had in us and we failed them somehow. Thanks, Galactic. And that's what I'm trying to tell all of you, even with your strange kids or whatever. They have expectations that you are just unaware of and you failed them. You can't help it. And it's nothing that you can fix because it's in the past.
The only thing you can do is move forward. And if you can't move forward from that bullshit, you've got some growing to do. They should be. 100%. They should be obligated to voice them, but most people don't. It's a you should know what you did. A what? What did I do? What did I do? Not buy you that lipstick at Long's Drugs, I don't know. But most people don't. They don't, They don't. And that's why you have problems, is because you weren't aware of the expectations that your kids had in you or your friends had in you. Does he fulfill them now that she's older? No. And I believe she's still angry at a fantasy life she had for her and her dad. She didn't want a mom. She had a mom. She had a very active mom. And that was the only kid who really she was a daddy's girl. And she had high expectations and something he was never shown, right? But they don't care because he should have changed for her. But she didn't know, or he didn't know what she expected out of him. Long's Drugs, you like that? It's complicated, people. Yes. Don't apologize for yourself. Yes, Catherine. Be unapologetically you. Period. I know, Carla, and it was down all day. It didn't come back till many are entitled brats. Yes, and that's our fault. But as adults, JJ, we still have expectations in people that they don't know. I expect my husband's going to be able to walk out and read the room and read what's going on with my behavior or my responses, but he can't because he's ADHD. But I expect him because guess what? I do it for him, right? Expectations are different for each brain, right? Every person has different thought process and different things going on at the same time. So you guys, you can't fix something you don't know about, and you can't go back and change time. So I always tell people who struggle, get over it. You have to fix yourself from the past. Nobody can go back and make changes to what you wanted somebody to be and or fix the ways in which you thought they should have handled situations. We can't do it. The only thing you could do is move forward and hope to God there could be some growth and relationship further down the line. And if there's not, it's not a you problem. It's a them problem, right? It's a them problem. And so that's why it has different things, like with the expectations and cleaning, people get so mad and they're like, well, why don't you pick it up? Leave it for him, Yeah, I could leave it for him. But I'm going to tell you something right now. He'll clean up what he sees, but he doesn't see the other things because he has ADHD. He doesn't have a peripheral view of vision. He just doesn't because of his ADHD. People arguing with me that, it's not just ADHD, what? Yeah, it's ADHD. He's been diagnosed. Don't tell me what it is and what it isn't, right? And he'll clean up what he sees, but there's still like 40% of what he doesn't see that I'm still cleaning up. And I have an expectation that he's going to be smart enough to see it all, but he doesn't. So I'm going to get irritated by that expectation I have in him. We need to stop expecting people to know how we feel. Certain people get it. Certain people don't always think that way. Life is common, and as we parents aren't handled the guidebook. No, one day at a time. One day at a time. So that's what I said. If it's something you have a problem with, if you can't stand seeing that photo frame turned at an angle, then it's you problem. Fix it. You can still mumble under your breath and look at him like, motherfucker, you did it on purpose. But it's a you problem. Handle yourself. We live in a house full of people who don't think like us, and we don't think like them. Some of us are just smarter and have more common sense, but others don't. So we need to just do what we have to do to keep our peace. I know, me too. And that beastly expectations, and it gets me upset, right? When people are mad at me for something that I couldn't control during those 2 weeks. Doesn't mean I'm not thinking about you. Doesn't mean that I'm not, I don't love you and I just dropped you like a cold hat. It possibly could mean that I was dealing with something else too. And I was very busy, and it nothing to do with you. It all had to do with me. Don't be mad at people for not fulfilling your expectations. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. Period. And if you get hurt by somebody not responding to you or not responding to you the right way or whatever, that's a you problem. Again, stop expecting people to be and act like you expect them to do. My youngest son has ADHD, and not everyone can handle it. No. And Dan is very complicating because of the ADHD. He's all over the place. You should see my table. When he was trying to find something the night that I've walked past it now for 3 days and I'm going insane. And I'm like, are you ever going to fix this? Yeah, I'll fix it. 3 days. Do you see why I do it? 3 days. And he walks by and he doesn't see it. But because I see it, it drives me insane. So you know what today I'm going to do? I'm going to put it all together in a pile. Period. Because I can't handle it anymore. He's unmedicated. He can't take medication like that because he'll abuse it. Yeah, unfortunately. When he would take the ADHD medicine prescribed, it was like a different Dan. It was so much more easy to deal with him, so much easy to like handle him. He wasn't so, but the problem is he can't take it prescribed because he takes it all. So piles and baskets for me all the time. I can't handle it. Like, I just can't. Like, eventually I knew Andrew's room was a mess. I went up there yesterday. After a week of knowing, it hurts my brain. And so I went upstairs and I cleaned his room. I can't handle it. I can't. I let it go and let it go and let it go and let it go. And then I go crazy and I'm like, I got to do it. You know, it's going to 5 years left him for it and years he's on meds. Yeah. It's, oh, I hate that whole thing. I hate the whole thing as, get a divorce. You're obviously unhappy. Yes, I'm unhappy he leaves messes. Is that a cause for, what's the reason for divorce? He left messes he wouldn't clean up. I mean, idiots. That's stupid. I stopped talking because it is what it is, right? Medication, ADHD, it mirrors a certain other type of, anyway. Yes. So if you have addiction problems and are looking for a certain effect, you can't take certain medications. So it is, these are my problems. What I'm bitching about is my expectations, right? I mean, if you really think about it, what I'm talking about is I expect him to be better, right? But I can't expect him to be better because he's been doing this his whole fucking life. So what I'm doing is coping with my expectations that he's failing at, right? Because I know he's going to fail every day. Now, it's been better, but it still drives me nuts. So I do it to cope. Just like I battle with the angry people who don't like me because it helps me cope from all the hate in the world and the distractions that I have to get on social media or I hear or people attacking me for no reason whatsoever based on their hate or jealousy. Dan is not fixable. Dan is not fixable. And so I know that, and I have to expect that I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. And I do. And some days I do it well, and other days it pisses me the fuck off. Right? So, and that's the thing is that I'm never going to divorce him. I accepted it, but I still bitch about it. And now that I have a platform, I'm going to put it on for the world to see. Fix yourself. And if you don't, and it's gotten a little bit better. So obviously it bothers him when he reads the comments. I know, Philly. I'm telling you, there's days I wish I was single. Just quiet. Yesterday was a weird day because we had no internet and life was just, I slept for like an hour and a half. I mean, you didn't know what to do with yourself, and then we started we watched The Big Fish. We watched The Jazz Singer. And then I fell asleep after The Jazz Singer. Because that was one of Ed's favorite movies. So we were seeing, you're walking and balancing a tightrope. And I really am. Especially with my own issues. You know what I mean? Like, people forget that I'm still human and I still have my own things that I'm trying to work through. My pain levels, I think I'm getting a flare up because I can't, my fingers are hurting. It's hard for me to snap. And I feel my neck a little bit more, my teeth. So I'm starting to, my pain level's going up a little bit, which is stress. Balancing everything that I balance, and trying to heal myself. It's hard to heal yourself when you're taking care of the world, right? If you got a new husband, it could be, I don't want a new husband, for fuck's sake. Lord have mercy. If anything ever happened to Dan, God forbid, I would be single for the rest of my life. Just got to get through this. Crohn's and diff. Ugh, I know. You get in that rut, Coco. That's what you do. We get in that rut. I get it, girl. It's a black cloud, but it'll pass you. Just keep your head up and try to smile as much as you can. Yeah. So all this shit. I'm going to the casino for therapy. I know. Wouldn't it? I already went this week, so I can't go. I can't go again. You'd have to go to work. I would have to go to work for what? What are you talking about? There's no way I could go to work. Gamo, this is my work. I get paid for doing this. I get paid. I don't get paid, but people send me gifts, and it gains me new followers. This is how I get more views on my videos. This is work. This is hard work. This isn't easy work. I get abused every day with this work. This is not always fun. I love all the people who are very sweet and nice to me. And yes, it's more of a supportive community than anything, but it's also sucks getting beaten up every day. It's like taking right hooks all day long, and try to keep your head up. Yeah. I think well, thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys worked, then Ed would have to be in a home. Yeah, there's no way I could work. I mean, Dan can't do this alone. I was yelling, I was yelling at Dan the other day because, he's got to do a video. And I was like, good, because we need money. And he was bitching at me. He's like, well, I hope you're saving for this and hope you're saving for that. I'm like, dude, you have no idea what the hell our bills are, let alone how much the office also we pay for. Like our bills, well, we got to cut something. Okay, what are we going to cut? What are we going to cut? We have to fix the house, We have to do this. So all that money I had saved for those things are gone now. So I need you to figure it out. Step up to the plate. Figure something out. Because we are not, there's nothing. I mean, I have something, but not in an account. So I'm going to have to pull from the savings, right? I mean, people just don't, like the expectations, right? Here again is an expectation. Not taking the time to ask and say, hey, what's going on? What are the bills? What are we working at? Right? He just attacks and yells at me because I know I should be doing something, but I'm not doing it. And therefore, it's my problem because I'm not doing a better job saving money. Well, how are you going to save money when you're making enough to live? And you had expenses that you have to pay for. So what you have saved is now being used. Again, the weight of the world and my family is on me, right? Everybody has expectations in me. And it's unfair. It's unfair without knowing what is there lying underneath. Not fair. I'm not the main breadwinner. You were, right? And now you just left your family like, well, figure it out. Well, we can't figure it out. We can't cut the kids off. They can't afford to live on their own, right? But you have high expectations in me when you have not a clue of what's going on in our bills and what the office costs, what all those things cost. The bills we paid for months for the office, the catch up, all that bullshit that was left behind for 8 months that I cleared up. A lot of expectations in me, and it's unfair. People have to limit the expectations. Leave the family, you're saying? Did Dan leave the family? What are you talking about? Yeah. So, I mean, that's a lot. I have the weight of the world. And he argued with me. Well, I don't know what you're doing. If there's no money for taxes, you got to do that and not do that and not do that. And, well, obviously you can't do that. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Not mine. You sure as hell not my fault because I've been doing what I can do with what I have. Not my fault. What you should be doing is thanking me for doing what I've been doing this whole time and making it work without you having a fucking clue. Again, expectations, right? Expectations in me that I'm supposed to do it all. I'm supposed to micromanage the money, have the taxes done, do all this stuff, have enough money for this and for that, and somehow magically know that we're going to have a house that's falling apart and money goes to that. That's what I saved right there. I get paid for taking care of him. No, we don't get paid. He's got too much money. You basically have to have $0 in order to get paid. Yeah. So it's not one thing, it's another. Again, expectations should not be there for anybody. Nobody should have expectations on somebody else. Somebody should say, yes, it's both of you. You should both find solutions to the problem instead of administering blame, right? Didn't he just say that with the gun violence and the hatred in the world and all that stuff? It's not about fault. It's about finding solutions and fixing the problem. No, Gertie, you're not alone. Trust me. And most people are the same way. The expectations, and you're like, I can't make a mountain out of a molehill. I mean, I am working with what I've got. Well, you should have done this and you should have done that. Well, okay, easy for you to say now, but I didn't. And I did what I could. Without telling you about it, I have dealt with everything. Now I'm telling you, I can't do everything in the account. I can't pay for the house and pay for taxes. So you're going to have to figure something out. Well, I can't pull tax money from here and there. I'm like, okay, well, I've been doing this for 10 years. Your turn to figure it out. Your turn, buddy. I'm done. I'm over it. Fuck my life, you know? What the hell? Why is it just my job? I'm tired of it. It's been my job for 10 years while he hasn't worked. 10 years of figuring it out, putting it on me. Well, I don't know what you're going to do. What do you mean you don't know what I'm going to do? You just don't become the major breadwinner and then just say, well, we have what we have. Make it work. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I know, Stephanie. Dan has no idea. Insurance costs, right? Cars, umbrellas, houses, fixing of the rentals, fixing of the office, you know. What else? Food, gas. We pay for 5 cars, for fuck's sake, you know? School. Figured out. Not my problem. No, it's our problem. Not me. Not me. No, but at Love 3, that's horribly different. Yes, he couldn't handle the stress, and it would break him, and he would be a miserable wretch. I wouldn't want him to see the bills because he would die, right? He would just be, he would be horrible. But the problem is that we're here. We can't cut off the kids yet because they're in school and they're working. It's not like they're doing anything, and they need help to survive, or else they wouldn't be surviving. 5 cars. I have 5 people in my family. Me, Dan, Jennifer, Andrew, Hannah. 5. That's why I got rid of the additional car. I only had the Subarus. Somebody's like, didn't you have 2 Subarus? Yes, I got rid of it because it was a waste of fucking money. I'm not paying money for a car when there's 1 car feasible to walk around. They're all working. One's living at home. He would cut off the kids. He couldn't. I mean, he says it. Well, we can cut off the kids. I mean, that would save some money. But, and now, I mean, things should be getting better. Now that we're up, the office is done, all that money's been invested already, we should start, you know, once we get done with this house issue, then we should be able to start, hopefully saving. But yes, something needs to give, 100%. But I don't know what you can get rid of. Everybody needs food. Everybody needs gas. Everybody needs medical. Everybody needs this. Everybody needs that. They don't pay for all our cars are paid off. We have no loans on any car, so we bought all our cars. So no, they don't have. Hannah's in grad school. Next year, she's not going to be able to work at all. So the rental house, the one that shifted, yes. My house, all my houses are paid off, right? So we have that going. My rental house, it's 115 years old. I tell my kids all the time just to quit eating. Yeah. And Hannah's really good. Hannah's really good with spending. Jennifer is horrible. And she's paying for school, so we have to help her. Yeah. Yeah. We have a total of 3 houses. Total now. I mean, we used to have a lot, but we don't anymore because we needed them to live. And so we have 3. We have ours, we have the office, and we have the rental. Yeah. No, Dan gave me this a long time ago because he couldn't handle the bills. He says, oh, it was to make me independent, but fuck that. He was a psychopath, like itemizing everything on the bill. I was like, I can't do this. This is horrible. So anyway, it's difficult, you guys. There's no way I'd want him looking at it because he would literally have a heart attack and be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? Expenses have gone up. I mean, insurance has gone up. Has anybody noticed their insurance bills? How come we have these problems now? Because my husband hasn't worked in law for 10 years. Yeah. Yes. We've just rented the office and we have somebody in the rental right now. Yeah.
I think we should do a live tonight, since we couldn't do it last night.
I have my member live.
Are you on? By the way, in today's video, on my video, on all my channels, you can see my dad in his 30s.
Rental is a headache. You guys, if I could get rid of it, I would have sold it a long time ago. But where would Aaron live? He didn't bring me water. No, that's the ADHD, Letty. Remember I asked you for water?
No, you didn't ask for anything. You said, can you bring me a...
I said a water. Everybody's asking, well, where did your...
But you didn't say water. You just kind of...
Did I say water? She did. Thank you. I did. No, Penny... He went in the refrigerator again to do it, and he completely got sidetracked. That's ADHD. Everything's so expensive. I mean, I just try not to look, but it's hard. Because he had his partnership dissolved, and then he had a heart attack. And so, yeah, that's why. He just went in there again to get me water, and then shut the refrigerator and walked inside. I can't. Oh well, people. Oh well. All right, well, that's enough somber talk for the day. I'm irritated now. Fucking irritated. I'm irritated. I'm irritated that everybody, his expectations of me. It pisses me off. Yeah, Nancy, he doesn't want the kids to have loans. Hi, Beachy. Yeah. Yeah, he closed it again. That's ADHD. ADHD. Yeah. Yeah, I have to, it's, you guys, I have so much on my plate right now. I still have to get all the tax stuff together too. And drop it off to the account. I have it to the 15th. I have some of it, but not all of it. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm going to do. You guys, I'm falling apart. I am not okay. I'm barely hanging in. I'm losing track of time. Anyway, it's fine. I just can't. Somebody come get me because I'm falling apart. I have so much to do. I cannot, I don't even know where to start. Yesterday I couldn't do anything because no internet, and half the people who I needed to call, I got the vet call today. I couldn't because everybody was out. So, you're not alone. And I'm losing my hair like crazy. So I'm going to be bald in about 2 seconds. So I hope I look good bald. I'll really have to get Botox everywhere. I'll have to get like a facelift to make myself look. How much do I have in my savings? I have enough in my savings to cover anything that's necessary, but it's dwindling because of this house that keeps going in shambles. I've already invested $35,000 into that house 8 months ago, and now we need another 40. I'm depressed, I got no money, honey. I got no money, honey. Anyway, so yeah, just life, right? I mean, I guess it's one of those things that you have to think about and think it's good you have the money to pay for it, I
Why
guess.
is it taking so long to upload videos?
Thanks, Vicky. Dan just doesn't want to do that. Dan's
what?
just not into making money anymore.
If money was my motivation, you think I couldn't have made a lot of money with this channel and law? It's just not my motivation right now.
No, but you need motivation to make money to live.
Okay, well, again, we make enough money. It's about spending. That's what it's about. So, well, you're working right now, so make the money. It's real easy, isn't it? It's real easy to support a house. You're realizing right now, and no matter how much work you put in, it's not easy, is it? A lot of years, it just rolled in. You didn't have to worry about it. You didn't have to think about it.
Hey,
it's real easy for you.
If you're willing to take over and see what the bills are, you're welcome to do
Again,
it.
the bills are what you make them, right? What you buy, you get a bill for. It's not like those bills just arrive.
What do we buy?
I don't know.
Oh.
Whatever they are. I mean,
you don't know what we buy?
I know that what we make, and I know it's not a tiny amount. Okay.
Have you seen insurance costs lately?
Again,
have you seen insurance costs? Have you seen food bill? Have you seen gas bills?
Well, whatever. You can't spend more than you make. It's just a simple rule. You can complain and do that all you want. Well, you can roll your eyes, but that's the reality of it.
You can call your kids and tell them they're all
Hey, if that's I'm supporting my kids in graduate school.
Go tell them to get a loans out there.
Long beyond when I got supported.
Then go tell them to get
if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do.
So make the phone calls.
Is that what we have to do?
Some of it, yeah.
Okay, well.
And they're going to have to take care of their car insurance. They're going to have to take care of all that shit because mom and dad can't do it anymore.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what you're asking for. I don't know what your point is here. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
I don't know.
You have mighty high expectations in something that I can't control.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What are
insurance
you talking
is
about?
Outrageous. My homeowners have gone up. My rental insurance has gone up. Car insurance like doubled. It's ridiculous. And that's probably from all the fires. You know, everything doubled. I mean, it's ridiculous. I see them now. I'm like, what the fuck happened? My home insurance? Oh my God. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Kids are in school. Kids have a job. They have a job. It's not like they're not contributing. They have jobs. You guys, life is difficult right now. It's not easy. One of my daughters is paying for a law school. He didn't want her to get a loan, by the way. I did. He didn't want her to get a loan. He said, we'll help you out while you go to law school. He doesn't believe in loans for the kids. So that's why we're helping the kids.
I believe in loans if it's absolutely necessary. I took loans out to get through law school. If we can help them, we can help them. If his money's not there, then it's not there. I mean, it's just, that's the way it is. You can't snap your fingers and change that.
life. Life is real. Life is rough. Times are tough. And you realize it's 11:02.
If times are tough for us, imagine what they're like for everybody else.
Life has been tough for us for 10 years.
Tough for you for 10 years.
For us, for 10 years. This is an us thing. This isn't a me and you thing against each other. This is an us thing.
What is going on with this internet?
2 million in medical bills? Oh my God.
Medical bills are the #1 cause of bankruptcy in this country.
So I don't know what we're going to do. We don't need a financial advisor. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If he wants, you really want to do a live tonight?
I'm saying we haven't done one in a while. Are we going to do? I guess we could do it tomorrow because I guess we're not going out if Sharoj is not going to be here in the afternoon. Is she here in the afternoon tomorrow?
Yes, I think this
Okay,
is
so
the last
we
week.
have a date night tomorrow, then we should do one tonight.
Well, what am I going to do with my members? This is their
Let's
night.
do it early. My video should be uploaded by tonight.
Anyway, he's
right.
driving me nuts with all this walking, pacing, fucking back and forth. Drives me insane.
Grandpa's up. I gotta get him out of bed.
He's still in bed?
Yeah, he's awake though. He's awake.
Operation failed.
I hate this fucking
Operation failed. Unlocked.
All right, so I'll probably do a member live early then. Maybe I'll do one at 3. I'll do a member live at 3. And then we'll go into the other one. Fuck, I'm gonna be exhausted. Oh no, I'm not gonna plan on it, but let's plan on 3. Let's plan on 3. Members, let's plan on 3. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta do some arms and stuff, and you guys are, and still no water. No, still no water. But see, that's what we do in relationships, right? Just so you know, you put the pressure on each other, right? I mean, this doesn't. It just shows like how you well, you had a hard 10 years. No, we did. Because what made it hard? What made it hard was you weren't working. And then I had to cope with budgeting throughout that time. Like, no, don't say it. I mean, I've changed my lifestyle so much, drastically, to make up for that. Had to. Still having to. Because I give to my kid. You know? And I just hate that. I hate that, he says things like that. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know what's coming in. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just blowing it all away. Like it's just frustrating. No, what are you doing? What are you doing to take ownership and know what's going on in the house? Nothing. Ugola. Doc is never on in the morning. Anyway, all right, I'm irritated now all over again. I've been irritated the whole time, but now I'm even more irritated because I feel like I want to fight. This is the trouble because then I get like pissy with the things he says, and then I want to go and just fight with him. I want to fight with him. But I can't. I'm going to take a deep breath in later. Anyway, members, I'll see you about 3. Other people, we might do a live later. So anyway, yeah, that's what happens when we're together forever. I just want to fight with him now. Anyway, I got shit to do. I love you. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter. And your feelings are valid. Everybody's feelings are valid. Whether you think they are or not. They're mine. Love ya. Bye.